now you will find a lot of heads engaged in the issues of food, when heads should rather concentrate to see how they can get quality outcomes as far as education is concerned at our school levels. So we are hoping that the authorities will listen to us, and moving forward, it wouldn't happen this way again. Before the schools reopen, food are brought to the school, monies are brought to the school, then we can take off very smoothly.
Alhaji Abubakar Yakub, one as I headmaster Amas, and what didn't say me to and for anymore. Now, one was he say one way ya na secondary schools no bo ha woman to me am fa first year for no and I'm saying nkonya table and why now.
Some schools cannot even receive Form 1s if they are not supplied with furniture before the Form 1s come to school. We've made them aware of that. Beds in the various dormitories are also in short supply. We've drawn their attention to that. Then benches and tables at the dining hall. You know, previously parents were helping us to get these things all, but with the inception of the free HSS, it is now the burden on government to provide all this. So we've made them aware that they should ensure that we get this, or else the Form 1s may come to school and they will not April when the Form 1s will be expected in our school.
Ejina Alhaji Abubakar Yakub Ninsam ano Jumadia ya enam so ma wani nsam twafo twetwe sa ankomo yi no na aswe ya ehwe nwomasuya so nso mu mpanimfo ho enti honorable doctor Osaya Adutwuma wona esoafo e waswe ehwe nwomasuya so no wo sha asem no mkra se enyira nkopem se oforisuo enafo anan no beduru ho a ibebie school ne de na niema headmaster fo yi bisa no aban de ama wo.
We are all coming up with new ways of making sure that they get the resources that they need to run their schools well. Of course, like any human institution, some may talk about when is the food distribution, and we set up a system that will enable us to track the food distribution. One thing that is going to be done this year is that we are now going to give them the list of all the food items that they should be receiving. So if the items are not in, they will be able to know that we're supposed to get 1,000 bags of rice, we have this amount, and therefore the buffer stock should be giving us the remainder, and then we can all work together on it. So that's a new way of doing business in terms of food supply in our schools. So that is one area where we've come to a very good agreement as to how to move things in the coming.
Honorable Doctor Osaya Adutwuma so afọ hwe nwomasuya so no.
Yadi kan abom
advised by man council.
Yadi kan abom amane enti enyam asam foforo kwa me bafo ya oye bro mantam titrani edema NPP amanyoko no. Ne nyina no ye ensam a wokan ye se kane mampane John Dramani Mahama papa no adwen aba ne tiremu nyina anya adwen pa onyaku a wo beye eno nam so mana no se ya prosifo to nsafre no a yade ne tumu kakra na ye koye ba sam no kopie mu e wo court ama yade ato na pampam se 100,000 Ghana cedis ye yigina so a yade ma ne be so bom yenu na wade bo no de di kan ene se wa kan sam a enye no kore aba emonten so ena afesu su ene ban ya woda na die no etiecha oman asumdue nti ba ne sa no a na etia mara pa nti eba ne sa no wacha se o amanfo bebre e won nsam e kan e de fa ne nsam no a eja e ba ye no ho nanso so no one George Kufu dampare ya woye IGP nsansam ba ko mienu miensa bi wo hon mo a ene de kire ansa na obeka ho asam enti abronyen.
Actually, I've been advised by my council not to respond to this populist arrest that was effected by the IGP. I think the next court date is on the 9th. But what I would like to say is that no amount of this populist incarceration would enjoin me from voicing out or speaking my mind. In the coming days, I'll come out with some personal issues that I have with the IGP, which has nothing to do with this particular case. I have used the word populist because the exercise of the IGP for some months now have been described as populist, and same has been happening to me. So from tomorrow going, I'll come out publicly to speak to the people.
Abronye Kwame Bafo eno no bro mantam titane edema NPP amanyoko no na owie ye no ano ena NPP amanyoko no emu a pani ba ko demu akoto ne yepa hope se na doye wono so de nsam tu jaja se wono wa biebie nema mu a kata na ni ate ama se no no so kan
the kind there what you say a personal thing police for chobia o mbetima mo bibe but for IGP to state say just a court never may be in there. I mean mentally running police down, they are doing well, but personal interest should not supersede the national interest. Personal when you brought your personal issue period no Abranya support onye campaign no wanya. Does it mean say what no beko this say? I mean, you should stop those things.
We Hobson Adoye na owie no kra no na kane mfimfiri mantam titane edema NDC Amanyoko no Bernard Alote Jacobs ono summarizing say.
The kind there what you say a personal thing. Police for Chobia ombetima mo bibe. But for IGP to state say
the law has started working and you should work. And all of us should support the law to work. Ghana and there's nobody above the law. We should all respect the law and respect people's rights and freedom. Now where your freedom ends in somebody's freedom starts. And see on your there about radio do because while you're a host for a program neighbor John Akakan some more on fata. Now I invite you go for so that one matter on no be a shawaba. No one going but anymore say as a monim no Akakan. What the police is doing is in the right direction. I don't think it is an attack on press freedom. It is an attack on foolishness, arrogance and pomposity. That has to be dealt with. That should bring sanity into our system.
We kane fimfiri mantam tetrane edema NDC Amanyoko no Alote Jacobs.
Enkra ensaka every krobia ye freho tredom ya eno eben akosomo wo mantamu ene sa chefo achade ho hunu amane pa na nyi hono nko empo kroma no kra no se opese ofra akosomo na akosa tredom ho no a ene ye enokwasem ni ehyan ni betimi de wako anim kakra na eduru ba bi a ye freho totibo a eho de begina na wasi anante onamrom nam se abutwere ene abotan ahodo etintim kwamu ene sade mepo no wasi ayoyo no ehyan bi eni ho betima fa ho empo achechefo atimi tra bicycle so ko ya wonmo wo biye kura no obomode de bicycle ne kekamu akoduru totibo ho a na gise ogina na opeba bi park ne bicycle no aloko no enti okọ no ko kira de pone a na chese waba headmaster wono ne da sa totibo anase Sredom MA Basic School hono ano no ne din ni David Kofitei wode atu dwasa no kure ni sei achechefo no kwan a wo mo faso enante fom wo namro mbedon hiri ni akire ade ba school mu hono o meduru kura no abre mfuturo ni ade nti wo wura classroom so ko kira de a enu kure ni ade kira ni ntimi nko yie bi asa nti wo stress mpadinfo nko wo moa afa kura no se wo bu nkonta na chese school na ankasa nso ehia sem bebre da won kuma so enti aban ene ankura bibi wo nsam no wo hwana ni monimu ya kwan ni yebetimi aye ni yie sere ba ya yebetimi de hyen afaso a apart from said that eye dwada ya hyen betimi atu anamon afa kwan so akogina totibo ho ama won masi ato aso no da bie ni ho a hyen bi pe anasa hyenkani bi pe se wo de hyen e befa kwan so.
It's not easy because considering the road from Akosomo car cannot take you to the school at a point in time. You have to alight and do the rest on foot. So that is what we do every day, except on market days. Even that one, the car alight you at the junction and you continue for about 1 hour before you get to the school. When school closes to you have to do same because there's no light at the village. Most of us don't want to sleep there, so we come down every day after school. It's very difficult because as a teacher, after taking that number of hours to work before you get to the school, you get to the school, you are tired, and even I don't think you can deliver much. But if perhaps we have light in the community, you'll be compelled to sleep over there. You wake up and prepare before you get to the classroom.
Said the headmaster David Kofitei kan chese krono nkane anim ayakuyafo and SCC one more kura dan na chese krono atre enti aban ahwame asi school ho nanso krono ti bia enti ochechire ni bia mpaso obetena ho na mo ba bi o mu free so kwa akọchira de ho no gise on nante form na mbro don hwe ansa na oduru ya awra ho sampa
sa school ni mu nsansam no ka ho bi ama nana boachi ya dom ya wo ye wo hene ewo ampabame eno ewo offense south municipality no mu ana wadi atudwa otrese ose aban ene mpanifo na afenso mrasebe dwane ede ma adese ya wo offense south abato mpasua so ene Ghana Education Service ose wo mu ada school ya efene se AME Zion Basic School no school hia mo papa se de school no tebia esetie no emmoa adekere adesua emma sabi achechefo no kwada sori anopa won ko enno se obeko school akoko challenge se aye owu apa kan pa yentie nana
poor school. How far that's so? Some school mu ha na yemi says intimi nkwara no eje ba bi nsua de papa. Na bia ya ye no ma MP no school go. Three class bi a akọ MC ho say omwaye nka intimi mo so maye 2 years ago school list wo. Akase e bo so kwa nso kwa omutamo bi amaye. MP ebre cement 50 bars ede egusu de ama kromso me mpenu foso ni abise inye skabia yeso be bo na school etima abelde de ni abrepa ko ti de bia me ko o mai charge ho ani mtin ko so bo nhwe na mo bia ba me mpenu fo e be hwe ni aye ama school aye de say ni amwa say MC ede ni mpenu fo o me bo school
Nana Buache Yadom Eyewo Hene ya owo ampamame eno ewo Fenso South municipality no emu na we eno ano na de hye ekasa kakra.
Uba school wa your primary block ni your combined classroom ba ko a yachim as class 3 class 4. Sa no mai ade bia emwa emma disuan nkoso cause ochechire ni gina ha ye class 3 for ade the plywood na chim class 4 teachers so gina ho eno so echere see mo friend hwan die enu tie ni nyina ye hawa ede ekoso ewo yesiku tu ho na mo one den assembly the trailers akọ the call so mbeba mo yan yaso yakanya mama ya naso
school no de eba ha che e feel school so kura ha no go yes me say efi ase na de ase wesia aso so no nkodai enya ba bi nko eda no ye twetwa mu se ese abanse omra na bo dance man
adesie bi ya ewo offense ampabame onasem ya wodi atudwa eno
Madam Esther Redu Sasa ono na headmistress ewo Sampa Islamic Basic School na mami dia de sede ato aban nim se enkanka mensi no ye German of mensi no soafo enim se na daroma omwa na school feeding program yi yemfa school no enka ho Sampa Islamic Basic School no yemfa enka ho bi fi se wasisi ma break ya na nkwara yi won matie sikwan so se mi kokroma kopaduane ato to dakura won mo kosa no akati mi bobi ni ade ema professor ne eba na ni nyina ya ho sama ogiri sase de won ka school feeding program no na nuane kati ani wa de man kwada idie no omunya bidi a mi kofie mi kotoduane ade ni nyina ebejai na wo wie no se ade ba ko a ha dwen ene se nkodwane table nkwada transfer no ho aye na school no mpa enti ama adesuane ade kire no aye bibia office akwada no obutu fam ena ne exercise book dan animu a wo twere ne basa ebe de kra no watimi asuade
memoir for the schools say DC in paying for say ebe ya omofa ye school no enka school feeding program no na minim say no so ebeboa adusua ebeboa ma school no so enrollment no akọenimu na second one ne enkonya sem de ewo form pa say eba primary na enkonya sem no ewo form ti yenya ankra ombeboa I donate enkonya ama school na ke ne beje pa Madam Esther Redu Sasa headmistress ena yetene nkano
Dr. Penny ya owo ebuakwa polyclinic ewo atwema nwabiaja municipal wo Asante Mantamu aye Dr. Mensa Manye na wode afutuo ama Ghana force brano no yema yenan enyentie wa yasa bia ebenyen yendochi ni paduane yemfifie ni paduane yempusu ye ni paduane hwese bibi ba na yesi anontem
ebia wonanti say unim say ebia bibi how and every 6 months or every year and yaso obia de ehuni hu say hwinya nu krapo and yaso oba be screening ene wonanti and unim say ebia obrebo no start say ene wonanti unim say ebia usa which is a kidney and that is say and then unanti and unim say akumayari ala uran which is the lung as that is say so this is the reason why nipa bebre no eya omuko asori ana omuko ye some program bi omu asori no omu jubilate singing no say the person is drop dead
utimi gunso nti wadwe yo se ye frɛ mema woka ho na wowie kura no ana wotre se sa polyclinic no ho ahia se woso pagyamu pa nti ohia moa
young quiet menye just stakeholders bangu companies those who are selling this, even I will not forget Buakwahini, almost papa, what the without that, where do we get the money to even the storyboard we are looking for?
We Dr. Mensa Maye wono Dr. Penny ewo Ebuakwa Polyclinic eno watwema nwabieja municipal wa Santimantem Hasei.
So for a ba center opatase so for a say bra nyame asem ani ahabama eno de sayare na onya duru ho nso a se awo ho drama wo uyam ayekuro maduane to mu na ohunu amane hepatitis B be ma obema ntimi nyina so yie wasema ye mobodru ahmacha na wuti nsuo afi wa ofu ye kese bro so sisi ade pressure afichikro mu hawo ani kokko gina no osa osebodi yade no yebodne yinku ade abra na nyame nam no so be sayare mo ade ho 0248 672271 and so for a number. Sounds na be back and say bia wow show ho na hu se hu ni mu a empo de kra wasori yi wa hoden na so bra wonim de ahihye wumpo mu a enti uhim so sa na sickle cell na hawo afro person obes contest ho u prostate ho abakam na pressure wo so low sperm count dey ade diabetes epilepsy ye twere na osa yare awodo ni nyina no abe back and say de brata no so apatapa new site ho na nyame nam no so be sa yare ma ye 11 ni awo ye nkuro yi mu no adanse ye kon so wonya agro 0243 345392 any abe back clinic number
na boss by electricals nso ya kan dia tell senkane ho ade bia o tuo se uyi ne maako kuma se dum oyerepa FM ni oyerepa TV PZ antiata akofo edan no emu sanso so na dum ha se case sentence dan num ho a owo honum 0541 125 339 0541 125 339 ya senu so light farmer limited what nrom yenu na abadwa so family bless lo menu aba wunya bia wa wie kura nkosua to mu nsabuo mu ne ade ya obi abefiri hɔ de akɔ na wa senu so NBL gingival gel eno na wonu mu bra bia no ebo ede amawo 0542 92 9628 0542 92 9628 Hana Boache Enterprise or see and can't tell say fufu pounding machine popcorn machine and offense of fridges a hood will be rice cooker blenders no money at their cattle swinging our TV size beer ceiling fan standing fan who says whatever who you kama a doom higher annual one presidential prize and the anymore 0244 279586 na to dear TNA Labour Court Division 1 ye ewo Accra High Court no memenda no and as a branda no na wo ye na se no kure ne yanuanum utag omo sanko na omo kotena table no ho na woni aban no eni nkomo sade be ya atuate ya wate no bibia so betimi akoso na krata ababonten amwachire sampa se de nyame ya adom ama bibia akotwere ne a etwene eno nti nyame ya adom a omachire mu se edwoada nyame ya adom a ena adesua no ebifrase kama na omanfo no nya kwan na ato na adesua eso yenuanum ya wo level 100 nso ne afenso no ya wo ye diploma ni nyina so no mohwe na bibia so enya kama momra school yo enti nyame ya adom a utag and after so University of Professional Studies Tiana Mwashen so sa na ayekama pa sabaya bibia so betimi ay continue the school mu dia mo level 100 and after so mo ye diploma for no mesramu Sunday 20th mo ba ni bia se ba bia mo da no beko sabaya adesua ene adekere ebetimi akoso kama anopai ye ba ya na Korea ene ye adwuma no kama ete emayen mamenchia police ni ata ye frɛ main man one director ewa Uma service bro okoresa anopei obremponi anopemene
kai chire nana asante so aba yakra mosungwem
brana bibia bokode